Someone is screaming at you. Their voice is rising. Their words are getting sharper. And you don't fire back. You don't even flinch. You just smile. And that smile does more damage to the argument than any comeback ever could. Most people will never understand why you do that. Today, you will through 5 traits that explain exactly who you are. Stay until trait number 5. It's going to put words to something you felt your whole life but could never quite explain. The moment most people feel challenged, their amygdala fires up, cortisol spikes, adrenaline floods in, and suddenly, winning the argument feels like survival. They argue, they win, and then the relationship quietly erodes. Nobody actually wins. But that's not how you operate. And it comes down to 5 very specific psychological traits. Trait number 1, you are a master of emotional regulation. When someone comes at you hard, you feel it. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. But instead of letting that heat blow the lid off, you recognize the emotion rising and consciously choose what to do with it. Psychologist Viktor Frankl called it the space between stimulus and response. Most people never find that space. You live in it. That smile isn't a mask. It's a deliberate, conscious choice, and that distinction is everything. Trait number 2, you have a remarkable ability to read people. The person arguing with you isn't just fighting about the topic. They're fighting for their ego, trying to feel right, respected, heard. But you don't need the argument to tell you who you are, because you've already answered that question for yourself. No one argues with a mountain about being too tall. You just stand there, unmoved, and the wind goes around you. Trait number 3, your empathy is your most lethal tool. Empathy in an argument sounds soft, right? Wrong. In your hands, it's a precision weapon. While the other person is loading their next comeback, you are actually listening, not to respond, but to understand. And here's the truth. Most people who argue aggressively are in pain. When you meet that with a calm smile instead of a counterpunch, the fight script they came with suddenly has no co-author. The flame simply cannot take hold. Trait number 4, you're playing chess while everyone else plays checkers. Most people in conflict go move for move, reaction for reaction. You're asking a completely different question. Is winning this moment worth losing what we have? Your smile is a long-term investment. It costs you the satisfaction of a comeback. But what it pays back, trust, respect, quiet influence, compounds over time in ways one sharp argument never could. Short-term discomfort, long-term power. Now, trait number 5. I promised this one would hit differently. Trait number 5. You have made peace with being misunderstood. Most people carry a primal fear of being misunderstood, and that fear alone keeps them trapped in arguments they never wanted. The fight stops being about the topic and becomes a desperate bid to just be seen correctly. But you have accepted, truly accepted, that not everyone will understand you. Not every moment is the right moment to explain yourself. And you are okay with that. That calm smile isn't coldness, it's hard-won peace. And here's the cliffhanger. The reason you seem so unbothered is because you've probably been through more than most people know. Your calm isn't luck, it is earned. So here's what you are. You regulate your emotions before the damage is done. Your identity is too grounded to be shaken by an argument. Your empathy dissolves fights from the inside. You think in years, not in moments. And you've made peace with being misunderstood. In a world that rewards the loudest voice in the room, you have mastered something far more rare. The ability to be powerful without being loud. To win without ever needing to fight. That is not a small thing. That is everything. If this described you, drop a comment telling me which of these 5 traits resonates with you the most. I read every single one. And if you want psychology content that actually speaks to who you are, hit subscribe. New videos every week, built for people who think a little deeper than the rest. You already know that's you. I'll see you in the next one.